He mocked her in front of everyone, but when the music started, the maid revealed a secret that left the entire ballroom speechless. "If you dance this waltz, you marry my son," the millionaire's voice boomed across the golden ballroom, his words dripping with arrogance. The crowd of wealthy guests burst into laughter, their red gowns shimmering under the chandeliers. At the center of it all stood a young black maid in her crisp blue uniform with a white apron, head lowered in embarrassment. She was never meant to be part of this world. Yet tonight she was mocked like a spectacle. The millionaire smirked. "How about we test her to see if she can even move to the beat?" The elegant ladies laughed louder, whispering about how ridiculous it was to imagine a maid dancing among them. The maid's cheeks burned, but inside her heart, something stronger began to stir. She had spent years quietly serving, cleaning tables, and sweeping halls, but no one knew her secret. Before poverty had forced her into this job, she was a trained dancer, a champion in her community. The millionaire raised his glass proudly. "If she can finish this waltz with grace, I'll let her marry my son, but if she fails, she will be humiliated in front of everyone here." The guests clapped mockingly, already certain of the outcome. The maid looked up at the chandelier lights, then down at her trembling hands. Music filled the room, the smooth rhythm of a waltz echoing through the ballroom. At first, the maid stepped nervously, the crowd jeering, but then, as if a switch turned on inside her, her body remembered the movements she had once perfected. She began to twirl with elegance, her simple blue uniform flowing like a gown. Every step was precise, every turn full of grace. Gasps replaced laughter as the audience realized what they were witnessing. The millionaire's confident grin slowly disappeared, replaced by disbelief. Then the unexpected happened. The millionaire's son, a handsome young man in a sleek tuxedo, stepped onto the floor. He extended his hand to the maid. His eyes filled not with mockery, but with admiration. Together, they danced with flawless chemistry, gliding across the ballroom as if they had practiced for years. The crowd fell silent, their envy growing with each move. The maid, once the target of ridicule, was now the star of the night. She was not just surviving this challenge, she was conquering it. As the music reached its final note, the maid and the son struck a breathtaking pose in the center of the floor. For a moment, time stood still, then thunderous applause filled the room, though many clapped out of shock rather than joy. The millionaire's face turned pale. His plan to humiliate her had backfired spectacularly. Instead of shame, she had earned respect. Instead of mockery, she had won hearts. And most of all, she had shown that true talent and dignity cannot be hidden by a uniform. The maid smiled with quiet pride, no longer just a servant, but a champion who had danced her way into destiny. Sparkles never judged someone by their uniform, because hidden inside might be a champion. Fire. If you loved this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful tales.